Greetings and welcome to Infraspace. I'm KatherineOfSky, and first of all, a huge thank you to Dionic Software for giving me a key to play this game. I have a special place in my heart for that game company because the devs are so nice. They gave me a key. I remember to play Founder's Fortune way back when, in the beginning of my channel history, and it was fun and it was nice, and it was like, I will never forget, they gave me like this upgraded, all these like gold statues and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So anyway, this is their first factory game, and I'm really excited about it. Now, I also want to thank all of my patrons and people who watch and everybody who supports my channel. Y'all are great, and I am grateful for you every single day because I couldn't do this without you. So anyway, more factory fun. I wanted to feature this game because I played it a few months ago, or maybe even a year ago. It's been a long time. And it was kind of in a basic state, but now they've added so much more that I thought, yeah, we got to feature this. This is great. So anyway, we are going to start a brand new game. But before we do that, we're going to look at the roadmap. And this is a really cool system they have here. It's linked right from the game page, and you can vote on the things that you think are kind of cool to have later, like a large endgame project, trains. These are guaranteed features for early access. And then there are extra features that they put out here. You can have cars for workers, pipes for gases and liquids, mod support, happiness system. Look at this, gondolas for Highland access. Come on, more transportation opportunities. Sign me up. I want more. I want all the things. So yeah, and then natural disasters, day-night cycles, all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, this is really neat, a neat way of kind of like getting users feedback and seeing what they want to experience in the game. All right, let's go ahead and start a new game. The current difficulty options are basically how grindy the game is, as in how many products citizens need, and if they need more, you got to build more buildings to make them, more factories. And transport difficulty, now that's a little bit different. How many items vehicles can carry? This game has an absolutely amazing road system, like road editing system. You can have like 10,000 layers of cloverleaf intersections. It's crazy. You can make anything you want, adjust the roads, and we'll get to that. We will show some of that because it is so much fun. But we're just gonna go with medium right now and see what we get. Okay, we don't want tutorial. Let's look around our world and see what we've got. Okay, there's stuff, there's things and stuff. Nice. Oh, this is fun. I like this plateau here. This might be fun for like the housing part of it. I want to put the housing in an interesting place. Or here, this is almost like a little cove. There are different minerals on the map. As you see, we've got uranium, we have iron ore, copper, sulfur, sand is a resource, and then aluminum, or aluminium for those who say that. Sulfur, iron, here's, yeah, uranium. There's iridium somewhere as well, I'm pretty sure. There it is, iridium right there. But yeah, each of these maps seems to be procedurally generated, as in random every time you start. So you have a different terrain to play with when you start out. It's kind of fun. I think what I would like to do is, I kind of want to start by making, we need to start by making a materials factory. Oh, this is a cool plateau, isn't it? Oh, that's fun. Kind of want to start there actually and have the housing out here. But the first thing we need to do is absolutely start with making products. And the products we're going to make first are concrete. So you see on the left here, we have concrete, 400 blocks of concrete and 80 blocks of steel. We have no power currently. We have a population of 20, no jobs because we have no buildings, and then 20 housing, which I think it's magic housing because it's not actually anywhere on this map. So anyway, we need to get, first of all, some kind of production started. So what I want to do first is just kind of build a dedicated production for concrete blocks. And we're going to start by building we're going to build a sulfur mine out here. Let's rotate that a bit so it goes and tries to eat up this nice sulfur here. There we go. And then these guys, these miners, they need roads. So they have little mini roads that they can connect to a regular road. There we go. And that's that. Now, I think what I want to do here is just have this road just kind of going off in this direction. Maybe like there. And then we'll put our concrete production out here. So we're going to make a factory, concrete factory. And you can do something kind of sneaky here, which is build a sand mine right next to the concrete factory because there's sand everywhere and it doesn't displace the sand or it doesn't like delete it. So we can just kind of afford to place those intermittently if we want to. Now this thing takes 2 sulfur and 1 sand to make 4 concrete blocks. And that takes 9 seconds. Now these generate 2.4 sand, and this sand is 12 seconds to generate 1 sand. That's an awfully long time. So we actually don't need 2 of these right now, but we do need sulfur for other products. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this as it is. We might actually get just another sand mine to hurry that up a tiny bit, and possibly another concrete factory as well. But we really need to just make sure that we have enough workers, that we have people doing their things and their stuff. So we can start off with putting a wind mine here. Wind mines are very important, as we know, but I do want to have a power pole in this area first, and then the wind mine can kind of go behind it. Let's see, is that snapping? It's snapping to the road, but we don't actually have a road. I'm just going to put it right there. Now you have to connect the power pole to the wind mine. So the way you do that is you just click on the blue square, the base square, and then you see the line. It's kind of generating a line. Click on the square for the power pole or for the wind mine. So there we go. And then I want to connect this power pole to this area here. I'll put it over here so it doesn't block future miners. Okay, so then here we have production. Hooray. Okay, so this is going to happen. Now, how do we get more people? We're already using 15 jobs. That's a lot already. So the next thing we really want to do is start building a few houses. Now, I think I would really love to start building over here, but it's going to cost quite a lot of materials to get up there, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, by the way, here are our sulfur trucks. They're driving in. So we got sand from the right, sulfur from the left, and they're just like dropping stuff off as they're getting in here. So you can see the amount in storage over there. So this is working very, very well. We're getting more concrete blocks. Yay. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is we want to build a spaceport. That is extremely expensive. We're going to go ahead and take a road this way. Going to leave room for miners in front of that copper. And then take this here. Boom. And I think I want my spaceport around here. I think that's just fine. It's also good to build storage. The construction material storage, that has to be built, or should be built, nearby the material makers, because the trucks drive, they literally drive into the storehouse through this driveway. There they go. Okay, so they're storing stuff. We can't actually get stuff usable until it's in our storage. It's really important to have that there. Now we can add our spaceport somewhere. It costs 150 concrete. It's crazy amounts. Can I afford to put it up here? I would love to, but I don't know if we can. I don't know. All right. Spaceport is where the colonists come in. So let's see about making a nice little curved road up here, potentially. Oh, it's a little bit too steep, I think. Okay, let's see if we can fix this a bit. Now, what's really nice about this game, and this is what I was talking about in the beginning, is like you have these abilities to move stuff. It does cost, but that's okay. All right, hello. I'm gonna pick up this node. Can I pick it up? Road too steep. Okay, we don't like this road being that steep, apparently. I wanted to kind of make a curve. And I might need to kind of move it around a tiny bit. So let's do a little bit of a gentler curve going up this way. There. And then connect that there. Okay, so that's less problems. a few less problems. maybe less problems. Let's see, we can do this. All right, cool. Okay, so we're having stuff happening. All right, and we can click on these nodes and kind of, let's see, click on the node and kind of change them whichever way we want to make the road more or less wiggly, depending on our proclivities. So let's see if we can kind of move this node around. Oh, that's gonna change that in a very bad way. Okay, it doesn't like that one, apparently, but this one we can make a little bit smoother. All right, and then we have, we're up here, yay. All right, so while we've been fiddling with these roads, of course, we have a lot more concrete, which is fabulous. And here, I think what we need to do is, these rocks do not like to be passed over, or they don't like to be directly built upon. So we're gonna build a little bit of a bridgey here. And that is the technical term, the bridgey. So RNF, you can see as a tooltip, or, well, yeah, it's a, oh, okay, that was inconvenient. That was not what I wanted. No, whoops. Okay, let's try this. Hold on. Apparently that was not what we wanted. Let's see if we can do this. Can we go down here? Maybe down to the bottom. Will that work? Let's see if this will... it might be a really weird connection point. Dang it, game, why are you not playing nice? Hello, please? Maybe, I wonder if we built over this way instead, if that would work. Let's see. Can we go up? Okay, maybe up there. No, there's like a sinkhole in the middle of this. Oh no. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. I want to show something cool. You can't do this. Help. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, can we go up here? Sort of. Almost. Let's see. If I move this bit, can I... Aha! Oh, okay. They only have to drive through a slight amount of rock. It's fine. Don't you worry. They will be absolutely delighted by this as long as they can get home. And I think that's the... This is so crazy. This is good. Okay, so we are here. We made it. Okay, so let's build a road. Now, because we have all the snapping and stuff turned on, it is going to give us the ability to actually make 90-degree angles. And I know there's a lot of people who love this, so let's just start that. I'm gonna go ahead and do some, leave some space here. And these are gonna be for like food production and oxygen generation type machines. Now, if you want it to go 90 degrees, you have to choose a node. If you choose in the middle of the road, it's not gonna snap. So you gotta choose a node. So this one works fine for us. And then you can see how it kind of like snaps into place. And that's really, really useful. Okay, let's go also this away. Now, to make a colony that has straight roads, first of all, I do want to put down that spaceport so that we can get stuff in here. Let's get that going. Here is our spaceport, and I want to put it here. This is actually a nice spot. It's going to be really hazardous for the pilots because they got to miss this rock, but Vista is everything. We want a really pretty way to land, and then they can just drive off into their own neighborhood over here. Okay, so let's get some houses going. Now, the easiest way to do this is we're gonna align with this road. Not this road, but this one. So we're gonna start here. And then we're gonna put down a power pole because we need power. Actually, I'm gonna pause this while we're doing this. I don't want it to snap to the road, so we can actually turn off the snappy snappies. Okay, we'll put it here, have a just a tiny bit of space. And then we need to get the next house. Now the next house, we're gonna have to snap this one to the road. And it fits right there. Okay, now the tricky part is, if we want a straight road, we either go at the node or we create a new node. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna get the road. Go from here, and it's going to go at a 90-degree angle, and then you kind of guesstimate how far this is. Probably there. All right, and then we can make a road. Now then, if you want this to be the same orientation, you notice how this is turned relative to this one? We want it to be mirroring. Well, we don't have to have it mirroring, but you use the move tool, pick it up, and then make it go to the left instead. And these also have tiny little driveways, as you can see, and so it's connected on that left side. And now we should be able to have as many colonists as we want. So let's go ahead and make a couple more houses. There we go. And these are snapping, so yay. And what we want to make sure of is that they work and that we can also put the power poles between them. That is kind of critical. So let's just put this one over there. And yes, it does work. It still fits. So we don't actually need one yet. We'll kind of build out more and then we'll add some power poles. But we have other needs. These people, they apparently need a gas called oxygen. I don't know why. Apparently oxygen was not included on this planet. So we got to make some on our own. And you do that with a maker, which is this, the atmosphere processor. Now, this particular machine, it produces two things. It produces both oxygen and carbon. Now, carbon is needed for science, and I'm thinking maybe we do the science over here because that seems fun. I like this area a lot. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this up. It looks like it wants to connect to that side of the road. Can I? Hello? Please? You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just put it there because they are the same. They look the same no matter what rotation. So I'm going to add 2 of these and we're already over our amounts of things that we need here. But let's go ahead and get the other thing. You know what these people want? They need food. Can you imagine? Like, come on. Can't you deal without food for 5 seconds? Okay, we can't actually build the farm yet because I think what we need is a city level. So in order to get food, I think we need to get level 2 citizens. We need to have 5 of them. Now you can check how to increase the level by clicking on a house, and you see they need oxygen as their basic thing. And then they also need survival food, but they need oxygen first. And what we're going to do is we need to connect the power. That is kind of important. So let's do that. So let's click on this, and then I'm just going to take this power pole here and hopefully we can get it across these rocks. This is a tiny bit interesting. Okay, that works there apparently. This one works there. I'm going with it. As long as it works, I'm gonna go with it. So there we go. This area is going to be fed with power. Hooray. And so we're gonna just take these power poles down the road in a very kind of nice way, I think. Kind of curved a little bit because it looks nice. There we go. And then go this way. Hooray. Okay, and then now we can take it down here. And this one can just connect directly to this wind mine. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so now I gotta say one thing about the UI. This drove me nuts. I'm like, wow, how is fast and pause on at the same time? And then if I press 2, oh my god, play and pause? And if I press spacebar, these 2 are on? So yeah, I wish those were reversed. Because to me, the bright is the thing that we're doing, and the dark is the thing that we're not doing. And the same thing with the roads and stuff. I guess these are a little bit better, but for some reason, this play pause thing, I had several minutes where it was like, what the heck is this? Anyway, so that's how to get your citizens leveled up. And this is kind of like the driving force of the game. How to figure out or how to get to a higher level is to make sure that your citizens have what they need. They're going to demand different products over time. Like, oh, actually, we can't even see it right now. But we need oxygen right now and then survival food. And we have... we can see our production overview here, and this is a good way to actually see the ratios that you need. You don't even need a calculator because it does it for you. What happens if you're lacking is something in this column will turn yellow. I think that's okay. I think it's fine. I kind of wish for another column of, you know, the plus minus the minus. Well, not minus the minus, but plus the items per second or whatever in another column. But this is good enough. It does actually work. All right, so let's see. We also want to look at research, and we need to research farming. Oh, that's right. It doesn't come automatically. We need to actually feed these people with research. So simple farm, and you see it requires blue research. Now that is not a generic symbol. That is blue research, because here you can see we have green research, and further on there's yellow, and then there is red. And these are kind of similar to like Factorio research symbols, where you just need you make different types of science packs with different combinations of materials, and they get, you know, more and more complicated as you go along. Okay, so we need to set up research. Let's put that over here because I think it's fun. We have a couple of different buildings. So there is the blue science pack factory, and then there's the research lab. Now, contrary to Factorio land, when you deliver those science things to the lab, they get consumed instantly. Oh, there's people coming. Hello, hi spacecraft. How you doing? Ah, and we can see there are trucks here. Hello. Hi, how you doing? Look at that. They're like little sedans. Not sedans. They're like little like mini retro trucks. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So anyway, those people are going to go move in. And the more amenities you have, the more excited people become about stuff. All right, so how do we want to set this research up? What I think is a good thing is, so when you have these research labs, they have to have all the science packs within them to make research happen. So if you have like blue and green, you're going to have blue and green materials going into a single research lab. However, you can spread them out a little bit to control the traffic a little bit better, and I think that's actually a pretty good idea. So I'm going to start off by just going straight here, straight across, and then I think I would like to have, it's nice to have the science pack facilities nearby this road, because they are going to need to have materials. So if we add one of these, or maybe two for now, they need iron ore and carbon to make their science packs. What I think I'll do, maybe I'll put the science facilities at the end of this road. Thinking I'll have like one-way roads here, because yes, you can have one-way roads, you can have highways. There's 4-lane, 6 lanes, one-way roads. There are many things you can do here. So what I'm going to do, though, is let's have this facility over here. That seems like a good plan for now. So let's put that there. And I will add power, because that is a lovely addition to any city. Let's, connect that there, and then get this one, kind of connect it this way. I'm kind of trying to do it as straight as possible, but we can always move these power poles if they're in the way. Okay, look at this. These are the carbon trucks. There they go. Alrighty. Okay, so these are driving out here. And then we need to get some iron ore. So what is this? This is iron down here. So let's go ahead and build a miner. Let's build an iron mine here. I love this, that it like changes direction depending on where it's going. I'm going to start from the edge so that hopefully we can just place as many of these things as possible. Do we need, how many of these? We don't actually need that many. They produce an item every 3.2 seconds, and these mines, or these science mines, they take 20 seconds to produce one item. So yeah, we can just chill on that a tiny bit. So let's go back here, because we don't have the other road types unlocked. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a road that kind of goes this way. Something like this, maybe. And then add this one there. Okay. Let me add our power as well. So let's add that there, maybe. And we'll just add this one kind of in between, maybe. There. It's okay to put it on the rocks as well, or the ores. And then it'll cover many more machines. All right, so we now have iron, so that has to go up and around here as well. But that's okay. Wait, what happened here? Hello? What is going on with this? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that because it's actually functioning, so it's fine. It is fine. It is actually fine. Sometimes there are some occasional interesting things that happen in this game, but it is actually fine. So try not to worry too much. We do kind of... it is early access, remember, so... But as long as it's working, right? I'm not gonna, you know, complain about that. I do wish, though, that these rocks had better hitboxes, because I kind of was looking at one thing where I was gonna do something like trying to kind of go over this overpass kind of thing, but you know, you expect maybe you want to go over the top of this, so but you can't actually place them on the edge here at all. So I would love to be able to place roads on the edges of those, because that works a little bit better. Anyway, so we have another power structure. So we have 2 wind mines so far. We are producing 40 and using 15 power, I think. So now we want to kind of progress in the research thingy. So let's wait, which one is on and which is off? Is that on? I don't know. Let's see. This probably is on. Maybe. All right, let's just make sure that we can get some iron. Here are our iron trucks. They're tiny little trucks going along this way. Now, as we get more research done and we get technologies, we can get better and better roads. Like concrete roads are going to be faster than the gravel roads. Each of these tiers indicates a different type of road. So first we have gravel, then we have concrete, and then we have highways. And then this one are super highways, and each of those is faster than the tier before it, so just kind of keep that in mind. I kind of wish we had tooltips for like how fast they go, as in, you know, speed limit on a particular road. But this game is really, this game is so great with the roads. You can like build crazy multi-story clover leaves and all kinds of stuff with this really, really easily, and the game helps you by kind of smoothing out the curves as well. So anyway, we're kind of waiting for this science to get done. It has been done, I think. Or, no, wait, huh? Hello? Oh, wait, have they actually made science yet? No, not yet. Okay, so we have 1 in storage, 2 in storage. Okay, so it's not researching yet. So let's go and click that. Maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay, there are our little blue trucks going to deliver the science. Perfect. That's what kind of like... I kind of wish maybe that it was a different color or highlight or like a border around or something to indicate, because I literally couldn't tell, is it working or is it not? Because right now, when it's bright, because of the rest of the UI, I thought bright means not selected. So hopefully that can be standardized or normalized or something, because I was like, huh? Help, how? But I do like this. Look at the bar. So this is, now it's done, but the bar fills up as you're using the stuff. So hooray, yes, we are having a happy hooray moment. Now we need to have settlement before we can get any other science done. But our science labs will continue to make stuff until they fill up with stuff. So what I want to do now is we're going to build farms. And I want to... Let's see, it's under the green stuff. All the green stuff is human things. Like, God, who needs these human things? But anyway, let's build a couple of farms. Let's build like 3 farms for now. Okay. And right now we have 57 jobs and 70 population. We definitely want to keep on increasing our population. People don't seem to die without basic amenities, but they don't quite, they don't thrive, that's for sure. Let's put this here, just in case we want to have other things behind this. All right, so let's extend these roads a bit. There we go. Oh dear, I realized it just sounded like a cow for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. And here we are. And a road can extend on to infinity. Hooray. So, at points that are good, you can make crossroads. What happens here is that each of these places is a service. So the atmosphere processor makes oxygen, and then they take a tiny truck and go to each of these houses and deliver the oxygen. So they get 1 crate of oxygen each. And here you can see the survival food. So this one has gotten 1 delivery of survival food. Now they've gotten another one, and they kind of use that up over time. And then the delivery drivers also deliver over time. So the residents don't go and get stuff. Stuff is delivered to them. So you have to keep that in mind with your road network. Congrats, you're ready to make your city great. It already is great for your information. So we have our first upgrade. They upgrade automatically when they get into a certain amount of saturation with the items that they need. So this one is, they need a little bit more saturation, and then they have a timer. Okay, so here we go. So this is past 50%, as you see. Habitat upgrading in 28 seconds. So there's a timer so just to make sure, I guess, that amount doesn't go down, and then they upgrade it. So what we have now is our city level has increased. So now we're at level 3. And we'll be promoted to small town once we have at least 300 level 3 citizens. So what does that require? We need home appliances. Yes, we need washing machines. This is essential for life here. So let me go ahead. So what do we want to do here? We have 83 population. I think what we really need to do is we need 300 people. That's a lot of places. So far, these houses at level 2, I guess they're level 2. They have 10 citizens each in these houses. So we need, what, 30 houses of that level? So we need to make more stuff. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. Let me just go ahead and build more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I want to put a road here, I think. Just put a road after 20. I think that's correct. 20. All right, and then we need 10 more to have 300. But I'll put a little bit extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's going to be extra 10. We'll get the power in just a second. And then we'll just add a couple more houses. Okay, so we'll take our power along this way as well. We'll just take it to the furthest. Can we do that? Hello? Okay. It looks very fiddly. I think it just does not want to stretch that way. I think it's because it's too narrow in between. It doesn't want to work exactly the way I want it to, because it should actually just give us a whole line of power poles like we saw before. But it's not quite doing that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, good. So now all of these places don't have oxygen. So we might need to make a couple more oxygen makers. And we can actually look at this in the production overview of oxygen. And we can see how many people are working there and how much we're producing versus how much we are consuming. Now, I don't know if that's actually correct right now. Let's let it sit for a bit and see if that number goes up. Now, we do want to start our next research. We can either do one-way roads, concrete roads, steel production. I think we want to go electronics and then go to home appliances so that we can start upgrading to the next level, because it does take quite a while to distribute these goods to people. And that's one of the important things that we need to keep in our minds. Now, I just thought of something. This might not have been the best place to have housing because it's so difficult to get here with the roads and stuff. And it also takes quite a while to get here. So if we have a lot of production down here, they all have to go up this road and go to our colony. So this might not be a good place to have this, but we can try to mitigate it somewhat. Looks like there might be a way to get down here if we go around, possibly. This way might be possible if we go around here. But yeah, it's looking like this might not be the best place to have a colony. It is picturesque, however. It is nice. So anyway, we did finish this technology. We get electronics. That's basically green circuits. We're going to go for home appliances next. So let's look at what we need for the next thing. We need copper. So let's mine some of this copper. I wanna, you know what we can do? We can actually take this. Let's take from this side. Hello. Okay, there we go. One. Let's get 2 miners for now. And then here we have our electronics factory. Now you can see here they need 1 copper and 1 iron to produce these green circuits. So what I want to do, I think I want to make green circuits close by. But how do we want to do this? I'm kind of wondering if I should avoid this road, or maybe we just go on that road. You know what we can do? Oh, this is a good idea. I want to make a roundabout. But we're going to make a crazy roundabout, but we need roads. We need one-way roads first to get there. This is going to be kind of cool. So let's see. First of all, I'm going to get our road going this way. We're going to leave that there, and we'll just go ahead and delete this power pole for now. And change. Just kind of like do this. Want to get a kind of a cross shape here. There we go. That's what I want. Perfect. Because I have thoughts. I have thingies. I have thoughts. So let's power pull this again. Okay, and there. Sure. That works. We'll take a power pole over here as well. Let's just put that in the middle. And that can connect there. Good, good. So we now have some copper coming in. Now, how is this going? One-way roads. It's going very slowly. Help. Okay, so they're waiting on what? They're waiting on nothing. I think I should make another science factory here. It's a good idea. We'll just have more production of that, since we do kind of building big is a really good idea in this game in general. Let's look at our production overview again, and we see our carbon is insufficient for the amount we're using. Let's see, oxygen is okay. How is food? Food is also okay. We have 3 makers and only are using 0.8. So we could effectively shut one of these down. Now, the downside of shutting one down is that we do lose production and trucks to deliver to new houses. So that's kind of important. It's nice to do that. Now, remember I talked about the move tool, being able to move buildings instead of deleting them? Houses are basically the reason you want to move buildings, mostly because it takes such a long time to upgrade them to the next level. And they also have valuable materials and they get more and more valuable as we go along. So if you need to move a house, don't delete it. Maybe the first 2 levels of houses, but after that, you should definitely move them. They don't really cost that much to move either. So we don't have enough carbon. I think I want to build another oxygenator thingy. What are they called? They're called oxygen processors. All right, let's make one of those. We'll add that there. Sure. And we'll have a little bit more carbon production. So sand is doing okay. We have sulfur doing way okay. Concrete, of course, we're keeping on making, which is great. Looks like we are short on iron. Is that a thing, really? Really? Huh. Okay, maybe we just need some other stuff for that. Anyway, are we working on one-way roads, please? Oh, we need green for that. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we actually need green science for that. We need to, let's go ahead and research green science. I love when you like have this like, you don't see science for a while and then you have like a kabillion trucks going down the lane. It's quite funny. So I'm wondering if my road from the iron ore is a little bit too long. But it does seem like they're sending trucks every time they finish an item, so it's not like they're limited on the amount of trucks that they own. It seems to be okay. Anyway, what we can start doing is, I do want to make those electronics factories over here. So they just need just raw iron and raw copper. So I'm going to go ahead and make several of these things. So I'm going to move a little bit down because I have plans for this intersection to make things better. So I want to make a few of these guys. Okay, and maybe one more. Let's see. I do like to make them in groups of 2 because there is a ratio with the home appliance factory that you need 2 of those and 1 iron. So there we go. So this is kind of a cool, you get kind of a bonus if you put these nearby, and I'm not actually sure what that is. It might be speed. So I'm going to just go ahead and put some of these in that area and just make sure that we get a bonus for each of them. Let me just put one in the middle here. Let's see. What does it do if we do that? No power. All right. You know what? Let's figure this out. Let's see what this is. I hadn't really noticed that, actually. It's funny when you play something, it's like, I wonder what that does. And it's like in the middle of your Let's Play, it's like, okay. We're not quite sure, but maybe it's fine. All right, let's put that there. Okay, so let's see. This gives us, let's see, we have 85% efficiency. Okay, so there's not enough power. We definitely need to look at power right now. And I'm just going to place them. You have to be outside the circle, by the way, of the other one in order to have decent efficiency. Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't work too well. But what we can do is just... We could have just connected these to the wind mine, but we'll just connect it that way. It makes more sense. All right, so now we have efficiency, we have power, we have things and stuff. So this is 32 seconds for this, and this one is 36 seconds to make these. So I'm not actually sure what these percentages are. They look very friendly, but I have no idea what they mean. So anyway, but what we can do is just like put stuff in between. And we'll put this one here, and then we'll put another factory out here because the next level of science needs these electronics. Oh, we need 50 concrete. Okay, so time to make another concrete factory. That's important. Let's see. Where is it? Give. There it is. Okay, nice. Okay, so here's our concrete factory. I'm going to go ahead and make it maybe there. Or maybe here. Here's okay too. This seems to be okay, and then we can put a couple of other sand mines here. I think we need 2 sand mines to support this. There we go. 1 and 2. Okay, and sulfur is being delivered. Now we can check our thingies. Okay, so let's see. Let's do just another blue science real quick. Okay, so production, cities. No, all the things. This is what we wanted to look at. Sulfur. So sulfur is here. That's fine. Sand is now fine. So that's good. We have enough for that. I love this system. It is very, very, very useful. Okay, so now time to build another home appliance factory. I'm just going to put that over there. And I wish I knew what those 8% were. I thought they might be... Oh, there they are. It's right here. It gives much more efficiency. So 140% efficiency. That's crazy. That's actually really, really amazing. I like this. That's cool. So do these get efficiency? No. But this gets a ton of efficiency. And that's going to enable... Wow, 140% is crazy good. It's like amazing crazy good. All right, anyway, we can also build maybe one on this side. Maybe we can build every other one to be an electronics factory. And this is going to go... The speed is going to go up. But also, we do need electronics for when we get our green science organized. And I think, let me go ahead and put that, how do we want to do this? So what's going to happen is if I put it here, then it's going to take the same route to this building, which is not necessarily what I want. Kind of thinking of doing a separate road here. Ah, it's okay. Let's just do it here for now. It'll be fine. We can always move it later. Now notice that these also get efficiency from this. Now, one thing that I have completely forgotten to do is make a steel factory. Now, those also need materials. So, let's see. I think we're researching that, or just did. We just finished that. All right, let's get our one-way roads researched next. All right, so let's go ahead and get our steel factory. Here it is. Now, those require 1 carbon and 1 iron. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put them down here, the steel factory, because it's close to the iron. Let's put that right here. We'll make 2 of these, or maybe, let's see, these are quite, let's see, they're 16 seconds each. These, meanwhile, are 9.6 seconds. Now, I think I can also build another, let's see, an iron mine here. Another iron mine. That's good. Okay, so we're just lacking carbon for that. Now, that has to come all the way from up here. So that might not be the best place, but we can also, temptingly, we can put an oxygen plant down here as well, just to feed these guys. Now, I'm not quite sure how much time they take. So this is 16 seconds. These are 16 seconds. So if I want to feed these down here, I can just put 2 oxygen mills, and that will feed both of those. So I think that's a good compromise for this. I think that's a good idea. Now we're getting plus 8% from both of those. So this game really encourages you to kind of mix stuff. And as you see, we are getting bonuses from these sand mines to the concrete factory. Let's see, we're at 98% efficiency. Not enough power. Okay, we need to fix that. Now we have so many cars here, and I'm hoping for those one-way roads so I can show you how to make a roundabout, because that's what my next plan is here. But I do need to get some power. We need power desperately. Desperately. Okay, let's just turn that a tiny bit there. Okay, that's fine. And where do we put this? I don't know, somewhere. Let's put that here, maybe. There we go. And then just connect them up to our power poles. This one, connect there, and boom. Okay, so what are we doing on power? We have 100 power. These guys generate 20 megawatts of power each. We're still going to need more, so I'm just going to put a couple more out here. Can kind of try to go between the circles, as that will give us the most coverage area. Of course, it's kind of going to be meaningless because very soon we're going to be able to get an upgrade for our wind power. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So here we go. We are now making steel. We are now making carbon. We're doing all the things and all the stuff. This is nice. We're getting a little bit of efficiency there. I like this. I like this idea of like mixing buildings. I think that's very cool. Okay, so let's see. We have 124% efficiency here, which is nice. What are we lacking? I think we are just lacking greens, I bet. So these take 60 seconds. These are only 20 seconds. However, you need 3 of these, 3 blues to make 1 green. So we are actually lacking a tiny bit of blue science because these are going quite fast and these don't get that efficiency bonus. I do think I should make another green science maker. So let's just do that. Okay, good, good. All right, come on, science. Go, go, go. We need science. Go. Is there any, like, iron ore around here? There is down here. Oh, my God. What is that? Aluminum. No. Help. There is iron down there, though. I think that might be closer, maybe. All right, we're going to just go down this way. We're going to go down here where no one has... Okay. Whoops. I was going to say where no one has gone before. Well, technically. Let's go ahead and turn off snapping to the road angle. Go here. I don't know if that's actually faster. Or not faster, but somethinger. Oh, I forgot to do curviness. Dang. Okay, that works. Now these guys, I kind of want to... Oops, let's turn off the movie thingies. I want to look at these things, and we're just going to convert these to curves instead, because I think they look better in general. Let's see. That's fun. Okay, I don't know what that means. That node is working in a very weird way. They all are. Okay, let's try to get this segment. There we go, that's better. So convert that to curves, convert to curves, and maybe... I don't know if this one is good to curve. It is! Oh, look at this lovely wavy happening. Okay, so curves and curves. I think it looks better in general with curves. Anyway, I don't know if this is going to be shorter or not. We're going to have to just check and see where they want to get the iron from. So let's just take these, get a couple of those made. All right. And here we go. Whoopsies. Hello. Okay, one-way roads. Hooray! Let's go. So now we take this thing, take it up the hill. All right, that's easy peasy. And along this way and connect up to there. Okay, cool. So those are gonna work, and they'll get iron from there. Actually, I think this one is closer. I was like, huh, that is very far away, isn't it? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not that critical. Anyway, though, we have some issues with this area here, and it's going to become even worse as we get more and more like appliances delivered. That's those little tiny red trucks going to the houses. So what I want to do, and I wanted to show you this before we finish this episode, is we're going to make a roundabout. So we're going to pause this for now. And the reason I made this kind of cross in that way is because I wanted to have certain segments. Now this, obviously we didn't do that segment there, but I kind of want to have equidistant segments here. That one is a little bit too close. I wonder if, can I add a node? I don't think I can add a node. No, help. I wish I could kind of like delete part of that road and not the whole thing, but it's okay. We're fine. So we're going to kind of like go and do equal endings here. And we'll add that one there and then have this one coming down, say, here. Okay, I think that will work. So now we're going to do one ways, and we're going to go around to the right. And this is the beginning of our roundabout. Now this needs to be fixed, definitely. But what we can do with this is do some funny shapes. Now you can make it round by just kind of rounding off the edges like this. That is possible. I don't know how I fixed that because this, we don't want to have this as a thing. Maybe we need to have this one as a straight one. I don't know. There's a way that you can do this to make each of these segments kind of independent of each other. There we go. And then this one. See, I don't know why it's twisting that side of it. That seems very weird to me. Let's just cut that one off and this one off as well. So, no. That's not what I wanted. Game, stop it. No. Okay, let's take this one and then we can kind of, yeah, we can make it kind of round. But there are other things you can do with this. Let's see. Do we want to, can we do that? There we go. That's what we need to do, is make each of these corners to be a thingy. Now there are some pathing things that, oh whoa, that was fun. Okay, hold on. So anyway, let's connect these back, and we're gonna do just a straight road with these. Okay, and then straight road over here. Hooray. I want to do this because this is just so bizarre. Okay, so if we take that to the extreme there, take this one inside there. Okay, let's do this. And then we can make this into a very interesting shape. Okay, out first. And then this one. Oh no. Oh no. This is the wrong shape. No, help. This is going to be straight. Okay, that should fix it, I hope. Okay, then go in. And then this one goes out. Now keep in mind the length and the angle really matter here. But yeah, you can have a very funky, like, this is, I'm thinking like a tessellated shape, very MC Escher kind of. And of course, adjust it whatever way you want, but this actually ends up functioning like a roundabout. So as we can watch our cars go along here, and now we should have very few traffic problems because there's no crossings really. So here we are. This is so funky. Let's see, there we go. Let's do that better. And there we are. Yes. So what happens is when you research concrete roads, you then get double lane one-way roads, which is kind of nice. So that's an upgrade that you can do, or use the single lane and just upgrade the speed, because this kind of, as you see, they are going kind of in a circle, and this really helps with traffic flow in this kind of a state. As you see, there's like none of them are stopping, they're all going. So anyway, I think that's where we're gonna have to leave off. Trust me, you can build all kinds of cool stuff. You can build clover leaves and anything you want to, you can build. And this thing, if you look at the height on what you can do here, so let's just press R, you can go up way high with this. Well, that doesn't look that high, but you only need one level in order to pass over a road. So yeah, if you compare those two heights, you can go really very high and have many layers of craziness in the middle. So anyway, we're gonna leave this episode here for now, but in the next one we are going to kind of get more people into well, look at these people. They're excited about their dishwashers or whatever the heck we're building. What are we building? We're building some kind of a box here. Let's see, it is a home appliance. We're gonna, maybe it's like I don't know, washing machine for clothes. It's probably a washing machine. Anyway, so thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.